Morning, friends. Back for another yoga session. Today's class is going to focus a little bit more on core control and upper body strength. So start to bring your attention to your breath. And begin to set your intention for the day, for the class. Today for me, it's growth. Right now can feel like a very stagnant time, and it's very important to continue to challenge yourself, to be better, to improve, to strengthen, and to grow. So growth is important in all aspects of our life, not just professionally, but personally, spiritually, all of the above, mentally. So taking some time to do this class is one way to grow. So give yourself a pat on the back right from the start of class. Okay? So today we're actually going to start standing. Bringing that attention back to your breath. Starting to constrict your breath. That Ujjayi breath, the oceanic inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, send the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, sending the palms up towards the sky. Exhale for a nice tall morning stretch. Inhale, push the fingertips up tall. Exhale, side bend to the right. Planting firmly down through that left heel, creating length through the left side body. Looking your gaze up and under that left arm towards the sky. On your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, send the fingertips out to the left, planting firmly through that right heel, looking your gaze up and under that right arm, elongating the right side body. Inhale back up to center. On your next exhale, grab for that left elbow, looking your gaze up and under that left elbow towards the sky. Still planting firmly through that left heel, elongating further that left side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch it up, reversing the bend, sending your head, elbows out to the left, planting firmly through that right heel, with each breath elongating that right rib cage. Inhale back up to center, arms come high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bending forward fold. On your next inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Exhale, press the elbows together, sending that fist up towards the sky, dropping your head low. Remembering to keep those shoulders away from the ears as you elongate your spine. Seeing if you can sink further into this fold, releasing your low back. Any tension in your jaw, let that go. Take a nice deep breath in, and on your exhale, slowly bend that right knee, twisting and opening up to the left. A little twist in your forward fold. Inhale, straighten out that right knee, come back to center. Exhale, bend the left, and open up towards the right. On your next inhale, come back to center.
Exhale, release the mind behind you, hands down towards the earth. On your next inhale, planting the backs of your hands on the earth, pointing your fingers towards your toes. Inhale, lift the toes, placing your fingers underneath your feet. Exhale, forward fold. And give your wrists a little bit of a massage here as you walk along. A few more breaths. With each exhale, pulling up on the bottoms of your feet and toes, deepening into that forward fold. Inhale, release the bind with your hands. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. Slowly lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk, float, or hop to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. So this is what's known as your sun salutation A, that last little section of the flow that we've gone through. I'm going to walk you through it one more time together, and then ask you to flow through 2 more sets of this sun A on your own. So starting from this position, we'll start and end here in our standing mountain pose. So inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, walking forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. So there it is again, sun A. We'll have you flow through, matching your breath to movement 2 more times on your own. Welcome to Follow My Lead. So wherever you're at, slowly make your way back to standing mountain pose. On your inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, send the feet back. Stay here in high plank. Now from here, we're going to do a little bit of a core activation series. So we're going to inhale, elongate the spine, and on your exhale, touching left knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. We're going to go through here, 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 here. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. 1. Exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pushing the earth away. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to nose. Knee to left elbow. And again, same on the right side. Keep it fired up. 5 more. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale, send the hips high, downward dog. Let any extra tension that's built up go. Walk out the dog, pedal out the hamstrings. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, come down to forearms, low plank. From here, we're going to do some dips, side to side. Stay nice and controlled. Still pressing firmly through the elbows, forearms. 5 more each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send the hips back. Downward facing dog. Now from here, simultaneously, lowering down to your elbows, keeping actively engaged through the fingertips, all 10 fingertips, strengthening those shoulders, pressing the mat away, sending your torso back towards the tops of your thighs. It's called dolphin pose. Hold here for 3 more breaths. Getting the shakes over here. Hopefully I'm not the only one. And on your exhale, heels together, knees wide. Send the hips back, child's pose. On your next inhale, come up to tabletop. Let it all go. Inhale, look your gaze forward, shine your heart. Tilt the pelvis, drop your belly button towards the earth for your cow. Exhale, pressing firmly through the palms, dropping your head, arching your back for cat. Inhale up for cow. Exhale down for cat. Inhale up. Exhale, arch and really press through the earth. And we'll meet back at a neutral spine. Inhale up for high plank. Exhale, press firmly through the right palm, opening up left fingertips towards the sky. Side plank. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Really pressing through those 5 fingertips on the right. creating, almost trying to arch up through your side body here, staying actively engaged through the obliques. On your next inhale, slow and controlled, step that left foot up. Ooh, that was not slow or controlled, but you guys can do better. Step that left foot up towards the outer left edge of your mat. Swing the left hand around on your exhale, planting the right knee, untucking the right toes for a low lizard lunge. Inhale, nice tall spine. On your exhale, press that left hand into the inside edge of the left knee, looking your gaze up and over the left shoulder for a twist. Inhale, left hand comes back down to meet the right. Exhale, untuck the right toes, lift the right knee up off the earth. Inhale, nice tall, elongated spine. Exhale down to forearms. Keeping that right knee up off the earth. Here's where your block, your pillow, potentially a foam roller can come in handy. If you're not able to make it all the way down to the earth, you can rest your forearms here. Might be a nice place to rest your head if you can. Just letting go of any tension in your jaw, your neck. On your next inhale, come back up to your fingertips. Exhale, send the left leg back to meet the right. Inhale, plant firmly through the left palm. Exhale, open up, side plank to the right. Stay here for 5 breaths. On your next inhale, slow and controlled. Step that right foot up to the outer right edge of your mat. Planting all 10 fingers on the earth, untucking your left toes, lowering that left knee for a low lizard lunge. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, press into the inner edge of that right knee, opening up for a twist. Inhale back to center, right arm comes down to the earth. Exhale, untuck the left toes, raising that left knee up off the earth. Inhale, nice straight spine. Exhale, lower down to your forearms. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Using the block or the pillow if you need. Don't try to be a hero. On your next inhale, coming back up to the fingertips. Exhale, step that left foot forward, sitting back in to your malasana, your yogi squat. So here your sacrum is tucked up and under. Spine is nice and tall. Fingertips, palms pressing into each other. Pressing your elbows into the inner edge of your knees to widen that stance. Now from here, having a pillow or a block is very necessary. Some of you may be familiar with this pose. Some of you maybe not, so we're going to do a little bit of playfulness, a little bit of experimentation here. This is called crow pose. And doing some research last night, I came across a pretty intriguing description, appropriate for the times. The symbolism behind this pose. The crow is the most common bird in many parts of India. It's seen as talkative and friendly, and sometimes as a counselor that can offer advice. The pose itself cultivates determination combined with centering that allows us to remain in balance even when life is challenging. So keeping that growth mindset here, We're facing a lot of challenges, and trying to stay balanced in this crazy time is a chore. And maybe finding some strength and balance in this pose, you can carry it over into your daily life. So a couple teaching points here. We're going to start from this low yogi squat. So knees are out wide. And we're going to place our palms on the mat about 6 inches in front of your toes. Okay? Now from here, bringing your knees in nice and tight. Option to place them on the backs of your triceps, in your armpits, as close to the armpits as you can go. For me, my triceps are a little sensitive, so I come out a little bit wider and my shins rest on my triceps here. Now playing around, shifting your weight forward as your sacrum comes high, and start by just raising one toe off the earth. This may be as far as you go today, and that's okay. This is potentially something very new. So option, lifting the toes off the right as well, just playing with that balance. Again, having a pillow about 1 inch or 2 in front of your fingertips for your forehead. You don't want to come crashing down into the earth. You want to have a little soft landing pad in case you shift your weight too far forward. Now keeping with that, finding a focal point with your eyes right about where that blocker pillow is. Seeing if you can come up off your toes if you want to challenge yourself and float. Just like that. Okay. Taking another 30 seconds to a minute to play around with that on your own. Sorry I'm not there to give you some cues in person, but only go as far as you're willing to push yourself, staying safe. Staying safe and playful. So when you're finished, we'll meet back down in child's pose. So feet are together, hips are back, knees are wide, pressing through all 10 fingertips. Spine's elongated, nice and relaxed, jaw, neck, shoulders are pinned down and back. On your next inhale, come up to a tabletop position. Let it all go. Inhale up to a plank. Exhale, slowly lower down all the way to your stomach. Now from here, fingertips come out just slightly in front, right in front of your face. About shoulder width distance. Elbows are tucked in towards your side. Tops of the feet are planted firmly on the earth, and you're actively engaging through your quads to lift your knees up off the earth. From here, no pressure in the fingertips, so you can lift the fingers off the earth, and on your exhale, just raise your head about 6 inches. Gaze is just looking up at the top edge of your mat. No pressure through the fingertips. It's all through that posterior chain is where your pull's coming from. It's called Sphinx pose. And on your next exhale, slowly lower down, right cheek to the earth. On your next inhale, hands come down to your sides. Exhale, point the toes, lifting them up off the earth for your half locust. Keeping that engagement, toes are pointed, glutes are fired, hamstrings might be on a little bit to get that raise. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, and on your exhale, send that fist down towards your tushy and raise the chest up off the earth. Shoulders are pinned down your back. Gaze is up at the top edge of your mat, holding firmly here for your full locust. On your next inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, send them back. Inhale up, staying engaged through the core. Exhale down. 5 more. 4. 3, 2, and 1. And on your next exhale, slowly lower down that left cheek to the earth. When you're ready, slowly make our way onto our backs. On your next inhale, bend both knees, planting your feet firmly into the earth. Heels are as close to your sacrum as possible. And on your exhale, send those hips high for bridge. Option to interlace the fingers again behind the back, shining your heart even further towards the sky. Now you're welcome to stay here in bridge, or you can join along. We're going to work our way into a shoulder stance. So if you took that bind behind your back, all you simply have to do is bend both elbows, supporting your sacrum with the palms of your hands. Inhale, right knee in, and the left follows, and on your exhale, point the toes up towards the sky, supporting your back here for a shoulder stance. Again, welcome to stay here. With your next breath, slowly lower down for plow. Toes come up overhead. Chin is tucked in. You're not looking left or right. Wherever you find yourself, let's all meet in a supine position. Lower your legs down. Take a couple breaths here. On your next inhale, bottoms of the feet up high towards the sky. Exhale, grab for the outer edges of the feet, pressing your knees down towards the earth. Rock side to side. Happy baby. On your next inhale, feet come down to the earth. Exhale, extend the legs out long. Hands go wide, palms up if you want to receive energy. Palms down if you don't. Gonna stay here in Shavasana, allowing yourself to work into the stillness. Stillness in your body, stillness in your mind, stillness in your spirit. Was reading yesterday a little blurb about Shavasana, and I thought it was an interesting take. It says, Shavasana is an adventure of traveling deep inside yourself. Start to check in with your body. Are you holding tension anywhere? Give yourself permission to let it go. Allow your body to deepen its relaxation with each exhale as you melt into the earth.
to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. But if you're ready to move on to your day, slowly make your way into a fetal position, pausing there for a breath or two. And when you're ready, we'll meet in a comfortable seated position.
Thank you for taking the time to grow with me today, to grow in your practice. Namaste.